Killjoy needs her little cup of coffee right now. All right, and next up, please welcome Christina Alabano. Guys, remember, gotta keep this energy up for our next guest is Joel Perez. Himself, Sam Howe! And the princess of hell herself, Erica Edison! And last but not least, please give a warm welcome to Brandon Rogers! Okay, is this enough distance between you guys? I hear there's okay.
It's never emotional. I don't know about him, but I'm moving professional.
Are you? Well, we got some room in between you guys, so no brawling on the stage, please. Thank you.
We're gonna have to put them in their get-along shirt.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Who's excited? season 2 has meant to us and all the work that went into it. So, what did you guys think of season 2? First and foremost, let's talk about, for those that were there for the Beyond the Helliverse show, what a show! Who out here went?
Y'all showed up. Let me tell you, I feel so fucking dead after that show. We were signing till 1 a.m. and then afterwards, immediately, some people were like, "So where are we getting drinks?" And I was like, "Oh, okay. So I guess we're getting drinks." And then after that, it was a little bit of blackjack, and then it was 5 in the morning.
And then it was sunrise.
Yeah.
And he's here for you. Give it up for Sam Haft. We have to give it up for Sam. Sam, you sang so many songs last night.
Seriously, we had so much fun, and these guys were so incredible. I mean, unbelievable, truly. Like, I get wowed by your talent all the time on the show, and then every time I get to see you guys perform live up close, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so lucky that I get to work with this cast of like genius, brilliant, generational talent.
I know, I was off stage and I was just like, wow, it's so nice to just watch your friends be so talented.
They're so good.
So
and like,
good.
you don't even need to pretend they're good. They're so good.
What a joy.
Well, as you guys, we're so thankful that you guys got up again and are here for the panel. And shout out to all the people out here that are in full face paint and horns by 11:45 a.m. We love our cosplayers. Thank you guys for being here. Is it different getting to perform these songs live? Like, what is that experience like?
So different, so
Yeah.
different. I mean, a big thing is when we're recording them, we take it bite-sized chunk by bite-sized chunk, and I remember when I sang,
I can do this. Poison?
Poison!
You play Angel.
You know that one.
That one. When I sang that for the one night
Hazbin Hotel.
Broadway, yeah, the Hazbin Hotel. The one night Broadway show. I remember rehearsing it and being like, oh yeah, I can't breathe, like because we took it in bite-sized chunks.
Have all of you watched The Hazbin live on Broadway? Highly recommend. It's on Amazon Prime. You can watch it. It's fucking, everybody is a star. We sang a couple of the songs from season 1 and season 2 live. If you haven't seen it, watch it tonight. But yeah, Sam and Andrew write really hard songs and you can't always breathe in them.
Yeah, it's also we know you're going to be in a vocal booth. We're not writing for stage, so we're not having to deal with things like lungs. And biological, limitations of the human body. So we're able to just like make lines really, 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 really long with no breaks, which is great for animation and really, really horrible for live performance. And you need to like really figure out like, okay, now I need to insert breaths into this song that does not normally have a breath here or here or here. And it's sort of like retooling them for live is also just about like breath beyond just, oh, how do we make the instrumentation work live? It's mainly breathing. That's the main thing, the first thing
But you guys make it easy because in a moment where like we have to take a break and take a breath and maybe skip a word, it's like, y'all, this is like, yeah, you know every fucking word. I'm like, they got it. Let me take a breather, like they got it.
What is the trick that we always do if it's like we can't sing it? We go, and now! Just know when we do that, we want to hear you, but we also just need to breathe. Isn't it so exciting though when you're seeing it live and they sound like better, if not like it's absolutely astounding how amazing you guys sound live as well. It's such a treat to be able to hear it and repeat it on the track, but to get to experience that. Did you guys enjoy it?
Sorry, I have a question. Nikki, who are you supposed to be?
You were born in your mother's ass, Amir, and she knows it.
I don't know
have a very important question to settle here right now, actually. Can someone please explain the pants and skirt combo? Viv.
Explain
Please.
yourself.
Is it tights? Is it pants and a skirt?
I don't know. It is pants and a skirt, but I don't know why. I can't tell you. It is easier for the cleanup team, so I'll give them that. So animation, like 5 seconds. Body parts, when they are separated by something, it makes it easier for cleanup. So that's why a lot of my characters will have accessories of kind. Angel has a choker. It allows for like, you can do a lot with the body and then you can kind of like clean up under the head, so it allows the head to change a little bit more. It's just like tricks like that. So sometimes when a character has like an outfit that closes at a certain point, so hers it's like there's a line for the skirt and then the pants come out of it. So it just is a convenience thing, but it's not very practical. So when you guys like start dressing in the outfits, I'm like, oh yeah, that's stupid. Wait. I don't know, she still looks good. I mean, I think she looks good.
Yeah, Mickey, you look so stupid right now.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I'm not a... There are people on the show who are more fashionable than me and more practical than me, so I let them handle outfit stuff, because when they don't, things like that happen.
Wait, is there like a design, a character design of their wardrobe where you're like, fuck, I shouldn't have chosen that and now we're stuck with it because it's really hard?
Oh, I feel like yes. I'm ill prepared to think of it at the moment, but like I think there are always things like if a character design changes drastically, or not actually, no, more likely when it changes subtly, that's me going, I didn't like the old one, so we're updating it now. When it changes drastically, it might be more like, oh no, let's try a new outfit for this character, because this character with, like we're doing more with Angel. Angel's gonna have more outfits and stuff in the future. And we do it with Velvet is every episode, like multiple times an episode. So I don't do any of Velvet. Velvet is all Sam Miller, because she loves Velvet and she's much more fashionable than me, so I let her handle Velvet fully, because I'm like, I can't. I don't know, I would ruin this character if I designed something. I designed the initial, and that's kind of it. And then it kind of just, I don't know, but it's fun. And you guys try all the outfits, and now we have to think about that. That's the thing, we never thought about that in the beginning, and now you guys cosplay like almost every version of a character, so now we're like, oh, what would be cool to see? Like, oh, people are gonna dress up like this. Let's give them a new outfit.
I remember like one of our very first conventions, someone asked you, what do you want to see cosplayed? And you said, I'd love to see Vox. And I went, I don't see that happening. I just meant, I don't see how that's possible.
There's no
like,
one
so
way
hard.
to do Vox.
Yeah.
Like
and
once
now,
you humanize Vox, I've seen people do the whole TV head. I've seen people do the TV head that has animations on it. Like, I'm like, I love, it's a challenge. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that character? And they figured it out.
How many boxes
How many,
we got?
yeah, how many are here? Okay.
there's a few, that's cute, that's cute.
Oh, that's so perfect, because you're right. Even the most minor characters that don't have names yet, we see cosplays of everything. It's just such a rich world that we've been given. But we do have a special treat in regards to that. A little presentation to give some. We know how much you guys love when they get canonical names for random background characters. Give it 1 sec for our presentation here. All right. A little name in that character. First up, we have 3, 2, 1, maybe. Oh my gosh, I have the clicker. It's in my pocket. Hold on. Pause for dramatic effect.
By the way, these are characters that you guys wanted the names for, so I did not choose them. These are ones we were asked to name.
All right, we got this guy. Oh, the Mike guy. Wow. All right, we got
Oh, God.
Flashing slug guy. What's it gonna be?
I love him.
Bonnie
His name is in the season 1 playbill, so
He's
I'm surprised
touch
that
my
he
cards.
He had a name for
Touch my
over
cards.
10 years.
Okay.
I have an idea of, you guys come to me with what her name is. Let's see if it's happening.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
it's actually pronounced Salina.
Wait, kind of like the
Anything for Salina.
Love it.
All right, we got this.
Oh, I love this. Who voices this character?
Okay, ready?
I love this.
I think that's it. I think we got. Oh no, we got me saved him.
Zizi's friend.
Zizi's friends.
What does it mean that he goes by? That means he has another name?
It means I still want to name him, but I don't know, and I couldn't think of it, so someone just went man-meat.
Man meets his
Fine. I feel like his name is Doug, but he tells people that he's
No,
named
Doug is his dead name. You call him Man.
Just to let you, I made the slide and then gave it to them to give the names and put in the notes, oh, he goes by man-meat, and I put the whole phrase in there because I'm like, yeah, he goes by man-meat.
Makes sense.
He does. All right, I think that's it. Any questions?
Have fun with that information.
Well, let's get into a little bit of season 2 reflection and everything. We had so much character development, growth. We really got to see these characters transform, and of course, some incredible songs, right? Is there a performance or a part of season 2 that you were particularly proud of, or that you found most challenging?
No
I will
challenge.
call on people. Katie Wood.
Come on.
Me?
Anybody.
Anybody that we're most proud of?
I'm so proud of all my friends. They did such a good job on season 2. Especially Vivian.
I sang on every single song. Nobody knew it.
You know what? Actually, Amir Talai. All the background shit on like the backstory for Alistair. What the fuck? Why am I forgetting so much today? All the backstory on Alistair, especially when you're saying, what do? You do like Houdini, Weenie, Jambalaya. You like say something while you're casting a spell, and I remember watching that part and being like, oh, he's in the sauce. Like he's in it.
Thanks, baby.
Hey, you're welcome.
I will say, season 2 was like a patter fever dream nightmare for Christian, and like truly, like, and also such a heavy lift on the soundtrack. I think Christian's in 9 of 20 songs, and I was just continuously blown away by the like ways in which he wowed us in the booth. You fucking killed it, dude. Thanks, man. And like Vox is such a bastard this season, and the fact that like Vox came out of this season more beloved than before after all of your nincompoopery was like just a testament to how absolutely engaging and dynamic you were as a performer across the soundtrack, across the season. You were fantastic.
It was incredible getting every single demo that came my way, and then it culminated with Brighter, obviously, and I was just like, and they were so fun to do and to scream, and just don't make me do it live, because I will fuck it up!
But I also think some of the proudest moments we had, I mean, for me, and we've talked about this before, is when we all got to watch season 2 together. It was actually almost all of us here. We watched it in a hotel room at a con like this. And we were all so proud of each other. We all worked so hard on the show. We got to watch with the animators, and like, it's, like Kamiko said, it's so cool to watch your friends do spectacular work on something and be like, wow, I'm proud of obviously what we've each done, but I'm proud of everybody that we share the screen with and the booth with, so pretty amazing. You're all so amazing.
It's also really cool, like, seeing the duets come together. Like, we don't record together, and so I'm so amazed by like how our sound engineers and our songwriters and our editors put together something like Piss, where they recorded it totally separately, and then it comes together and you're like, fuck, that's epic. And Christina and Alex were like nowhere near one another. when they recorded it. I am always just like amazed by how that comes to fruition.
I'm probably most proud of this season of Should I Kill My Wife? That was I was so proud that I was like, hey, could this just be a runner that whole episode where he's just constantly trying to kill his wife? And then he goes through with killing his wife, and then he regrets killing his wife.
And it is. It's very funny. But I will say that was the joke that on production, we just heard it and specifically one of my team members, Logan, animated a lot of him and was just like, oh, my wife died. He was like, my wife? And so he started bringing up everything, like any conversation we were in. He was like, I killed my wife? It just infected our lives. So
You're welcome.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. No, it became a very beloved character behind the scenes because we were like, yes, he said it. He said the line.
I don't want to put you on the spot, Viv, but after just naming all these characters, does
No, what? Yeah, what? Well, we keep calling him the my wife guy.
the my wife guy?
So I don't know if I want to give him a name because I'm like that. I don't know. Let's all help. What is
What is
the my wife guy?
What's a reporter's name?
Yeah. What does it feel like his name should be?
Joel, do you have a middle name?
Jafet.
Jafet?
Yeah.
I like it.
Jafet. No.
No, you're like no.
I barely like that name. His name is
Boris.
Boris. Boris is fun. Boris. I like Boris.
You just said my wife. His name is Boris. Let's do Boris.
Boris? No one knows who Borat is.
His name is Boris.
His name is
Boris.
Mother Madonna has spoken. It's Boris.
Boris.
Boris the my wife.
Boris the Porter.
It's canon.
Canon now. You have to get prints of Boris now.
I'll get a Boris print for my table.
We already have Bethany Ghost.
Then close the fucking healthy grill for us. Let's show some respect.
Well, Brandon, not yell at an audience member challenge, impossible.
Suck my dick challenge. Ready, set, go.
Like this quote, you got Boris. Is that
Guys, how hot does Brandon Rogers look right now?
I compliment it every time I see it, but the necklace.
My friend made this. It's a little gummy bear being crucified.
You know why he wears the necklace? It's so that when they animate his face, it's like easier to like change things.
Was that? I couldn't hear all of that, but he can go fuck himself. No, I wear the necklace so Amir will stay away from me.
I can't understand your accent, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we got the You Kill My Wife. Are there any other like vocal stems or lines from the show you find yourself saying in daily life? Can't tell you how many times I'm like, and another, you know? Any others from the show that you just find saying in the grocery line?
I'm from fucking Florida!
I gotta give Lily her flowers because most of the vocal stems I have come from Velvet. There was, well, in season 1 there was You Got Me Twisted, of course. But in season 2, is Fox is an asshole? He's been a cunt. Like that. He's been a cunt is so.
Mine is just when I'm pissed at somebody, I go, asshole!
And for our villains, you guys really got to step in, especially the V's, got to step into, you know, their kind of full power this last season. Was that performance inspired by any particular media or previous roles that you've done before?
Well, I am a Slytherin at heart, so I think it really just came from my deep soul, deep inside, you know? Just wanting to be the villain.
I channel a lot of like Ursula. I channel a lot of Jafar. You know, they're drag queens. You know, so I channel evil drag queens with Valentino.
So you just serve cunt? Is that just...
I serve cunt, honey. On a silver platter, darling.
As a lot of people say when they come up to my table, oh, that's just your voice. So I bring my shallow acting self to every scene.
Anybody? Are we missing anything? No. All right. Well, we've also seen a lot of transformation for these characters from beginning to now. What was your first impression of your character, and how has that perception kind of changed up until this point? Do you remember your initial first impression?
Yeah. For me, it started, honestly, I've talked with a lot of fans and it kind of mirrors their relationship with Angel Dust. I remember, like, for, like, how funny and irreverent he was, but from, like, a character standpoint of, like, interacting with other characters, I was like, why is he holding back? Like, what's he, you know, why are we not able to get at something more deep? And the wonderful thing about season 1 is that when we recorded that, it was just sequential, you know, first episode to second episode to third episode. So I didn't really know Angel's full arc in that season. And so I was just like, I was almost like a little agitated with him. I'm like, where, when are we gonna get to the meat, Angel? Come on. And then we got to episode 4 and I was like, gulp. Right. So I feel like I mirrored like a lot of the fans' interpretation or understanding of him like throughout that season as well, and it was just, I don't know, it's very fun, and I think it also helps like maintain spontaneity in the acting throughout the season, not knowing what the full arc is going to be, because as we get the script, you know, that's the first that we're learning about things that are going to happen.
I also think what's nice is like, you know, we're getting to know these characters better every episode we record as we progress through these seasons, and so we're learning about them as much as you guys are watching it, and I feel like that's what I loved about season 2 as well, is I feel like everybody was lived in with their characters because we get to know more about them. And I think like my perception of Cherry continues to change as she changes with the show, and Erica talks about it all the time, like the arc of these characters, we're really following them for a while, and so we can't know all the answers right now. It would be, then the show would be over. So we want to continue like finding that. So I kind of love excavating that as we get new episodes and we go through new, you know, stuff happening.
I feel like, to piggyback off Christina, I feel like the thing that I am learning with the character is what I myself as Erica needs to learn, which is like, I'm not gonna be perfect all the time, I'm gonna make some questionable choices. And I always think like, when you care about a character, you want them to do everything right, you want them to nail it on the first try. And that's how I feel sometimes as an actor. I'm like, I want to get it right, I want to do it right the first time. And like Charlie has kind of taught me, like, you gotta have patience. You kind of have to like wade through the muck and the shit of making bad choices and mistakes to get to the other side. So that's something I'm learning about her, because I didn't really know that about her when I started playing her. I was like, everything she does is positive and with best interest, and that may be true, but sometimes those interests are at the expense of other people. And like learning that has been something that I've loved with playing Charlie, and like continuing to have grace for her and be like, let her cook. Let her cook.
Brandon, how has Katie Killjoy developed?
You know, I think that the arc of Katie Killjoy
No one
is really
cares.
riveting.
No one cares.
What
That was
she's
a
going
joke.
through. Amir, I'm about to fucking dunk you under this stage. And not in a good way. I swear to God, Amir, look at that face. Anyways, Katie Killjoy, I don't know. I will say one thing about her. A lot of people don't know that she's based off of a character I play in real life, but now, you really shouldn't applaud loud for someone who has social anxiety. I'm just saying, putting that out there, making me very nervous right now. I will say. No, seriously, though, shut up. Katie Killjoy is, whenever I play Bryce now, people think I'm ripping off of Hazbin. And there's a special ring in hell reserved for those fuckers. What do I don't know. She's got great tits. I think they've gotten bigger in season 2, and in season 3 they better be cumbersome.
We keep making them bigger. Just update the model sheet.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
Can season 4 end with Katie just like falling over because her tits have gotten so big at like the very end? Just, like,
She just tips over. If we can have a song called Piss, I want a song called Tits.
Thank you for that.
And from taking, like pen to screen, for Viv, are there any of these storylines or themes that have been inspired by your lived experience?
Yes. I mean, a few. I feel like because Hazbin's such a narrative, there's a lot of myself in every character, but not a ton of storylines. I feel like that's more Hell of a Boss because it's a little bit, but there's a big one in season 2, and it piggybacks off of Erica. Charlie's arc in season 2, which I kind of want to speak to, because it was crazy to me. It was a perception thing, because, so I'm a creator online. I've been online for a very long time. I've had the female showrunner experience on the internet, and a lot of that involves saying things and being perceived a certain way, and having people put words in your mouth, spin what you say, make shit up about you. And then me as a person, I'm very like, that's not what I said. Like, let me clarify. If I clarify, they'll understand. If I have a conversation with someone, they'll get it. If I engage, maybe they'll understand me. I'm saying all this with a face because that never happens. That's not how the internet works. And I think to me, I was like, I want to put this into Charlie because it's an experience that I feel, and it's a failing in my part, because I think it's a flaw. Like, I think I've learned, I'm still learning, because I still do that, because that's just how I am, but like, I've learned over the course of my life, like, when you're at a certain place, like, and people are putting words in your mouth, and they're saying things about you that aren't true, and everything in you just wants to be like, that's not true. Like, I just, if I talk about, like, if I explain it, like, they'll get it, like, they'll understand me, whatever. Like, it is a part of you, especially as a creator, especially as somebody with a platform, you just want to feel understood. You just want to feel like not, a perception of you that doesn't, or that you don't think exists, or you're like, no, that's not what I meant, or like, whatever. And it's a very real feeling, and a lot of people feel it, but I think I found that if you haven't gone through it, it's maybe harder to empathize with. And it almost opened my eyes, because I thought it was clear. I was like, Charlie's like she has a perception of her dream and it's getting spun, and she's like, no, like, okay, if I go on the news, they can't spin it, they can't edit it, like, it's just my words, and then it happens again. And I saw a lot of people going, oh, she's stupid. She's really stupid. Like, is she not seeing that they're the villains? And I'm like, she wants to believe that she can clarify herself. It's like an innate feeling, and that's what the V's play on. That's literally what they prey on. That's what social media preys on. And so to me, I was like, it's a very real story to me. And again, seeing people be like, I don't get this. This is bad writing. I was like, I lived this. So to me, I was like, I guess my life is bad writing. My life is bad writing. Yeah, and to be fair, like, I get it. Like, to be fair, I understand. Because if you haven't been in this place of getting, like, having people say, and I think people do it, or, imagine you're in a friend group, and it's like, you say something to someone, and then you hear someone come back and, hey, you said this about me, and I'm like, no, I didn't, I said this. And, oh, no, they do. It sucks. Like, it's a feeling that I feel like a lot of people feel, but on the grand scale of, like, the internet, or whatever, or the news, or whatever, I think that not everybody's felt that, and I think in that way, people can't relate, and therefore, it seems like and it is a character flaw. Again, I don't think it's, like, and all my friends, they're the baddies. They're going, don't engage. Don't fucking do it. Stop, like, don't do it. And so to me, it was like, that was what I was putting it in because I was like roasting myself. I was like, I do this, I've lived this, Charlie is me. But it was very funny to see. And I do think people need to have a little bit more empathy for, like, understanding the reasons why. Like, the feelings of, like, this is my dream and I care about it and it's being spun and that's not what I said, that's not what I meant. You edited it and you made things up. And it's like a feeling, like, but like the ultimate culmination is that she listens to Baggy and gets over it. And so that was the growth. So And to me, that's what I'm still learning. I'm like, I'll be like, I really wanted to say this, or I really wanted to clarify this thing, because it's not, and then, you know, my friends are like, don't fucking, and then there's amazing, glorious people like Christian who don't have social media, and you don't have to deal with this at all. But it's like, it's great. I really envy you, because yeah, I think I'm working towards it. I'm like slowly easing off, because social media can be genuine advice for everyone. Social media isn't real, and people are not real. Like, they are, you know, take care of your mental health, is what I'm saying. Take care of your mental health online.
You guys, like, you call it a flaw, and I know it has caused angst and pain, but like, it is because you care about this world so much. And like, to be a fan of the show, to be a voice actor on it, to know that your showrunner cares this deeply about the thing she has created is the greatest gift. So can we all give a fucking round of applause for Vicky? You are so singular. We love you.
All of our lives have changed because of you, and all of their lives have changed because of you.
And look, isn't that a beautiful lesson maybe we can all take? The internet is powerful, meaning this is powerful too. We're all on it. So like, you know, stand up for people, engage positively on the internet if you're going to engage. And that doesn't mean not having an opinion, but look at how many of you there are, and we're all full of life and goodness in here. So let's maybe we spread that a little bit more.
The positivity that like, and that's why I do conventions. Honestly, one of the reasons that because I know not every creator does conventions. It's mostly a cast and you know, like artist thing. And to me, I love doing them because it genuinely is the reminder of how much people love it. And I need that reminder a good bit because, you know, we're head desk, production is hard, there's stresses on the production, it's a hard show to make. And so it's, and, you know, and then the internet, which I'm trying to ease off of, but you know, the internet can be negative, it can remind you, make you think of things that don't matter. You're like, shit, that matters, you know? And so this is what matters, and I love being here with you guys for that reason.
Have there been any kind of standout moments for you guys from any conventions recently?
Honestly, just now. This was really special just to hear Viv talk about the show and what it means to her. Sorry, go.
You know, I had actually, I'll just bring up one that happened last night, which is I had someone who came up to me who mentioned their father recently passed away, and that a song that was giving them a lot of comfort in that time was a song from Hell Boss called You Will Be Okay. And that was, I found it very touching.
We love you.
Thank you. I'll give a general shout out because I know a lot of us have experienced people who've gotten either engaged or like married like through the show. So I'll just shout out everybody because I feel like that's happened at a lot of cons. Like someone will be like, we just got married in cosplay, and I'm like, that's the coolest thing. Like you chose my characters to represent this huge point in your life, you know, and like that's, I don't know, it's an honor. I can't believe people like the show that much, so I hope you keep liking it. But I'm truly honored. That's why we make it, and I'm very, very, and I have to shout out you guys, because having a cast like you who care about, I mean, the fact that we're here so much past the recordings and past all the time that I feel like you're obligated to be a part of it, like, I feel like it's really cool that you've become a part of this community and this world and like embraced it so much. So that it means something. That's why I also love doing these with you guys, because I'm like, oh my god, like everyone likes, like I think they like it. I think they might have seen it. You might know the characters' names. It's so cool. Like it means a lot to me how much you guys care about the show. And watching it with you is like when we got to watch season 2 in the hotel rooms. Like it was just it was so cool to like get your first, like you guys were the first reactions that we really got, and it was really like special. So I don't know, I can't gush about you guys enough. I love you guys.
That screwing was so special. We had security called on us twice,
Yeah,
and I
the
felt
first
so
one
bad
you
because it
were
was
in-
Christina's room.
It was, yeah, it's like we had noise complaints, and we were like at the end of the row. I was like, who are these boozy assholes that are like, it's not that late, come on.
Some people have no theater, and they're like,
I was also like, turn it down. What if someone's next door to us and they're hearing all the plot?
Christina had to be the adult that night, and then we went right back up, got security back, and we were horrible. I'm so sorry for that night, but we loved the show so much.
And something that we've kind of touched on here is that it takes a village, right? It takes a village, and you know, there's a lot of family outside of family and encouragement that we find with each other. I want to give you guys the opportunity. Who is your village? Who's someone in your life that drives you forward and inspires you?
I mean, oh geez, I mean, there's so many, right? Like it does truly take so many people. What I found myself wanting to say in terms of like a special moment at a convention, like for me, there's obviously so many wonderful moments throughout like the whole journey of this last like 3 years, right? But I think the most impactful moments, and it was like definitely a moment I was feeling last night too, was just the settling in of understanding like, oh, we're here, we're working on the show, where we have our whole cast and we see each other at conventions and stuff, and we travel the country and get to meet fans and stuff, but like the gradual progression of you all being a cast that I'm a part of, to you being integral keystone pieces to like my life, and has been something that kind of like creeped up behind me and hit me over the fucking head. Like I just think that there's the most wonderful moments to me are like when we're all just getting dinner, and I have like the wonderful realization that you're all people I want to have in my life for the rest of my life. And that's not something that I mean, you don't get that like a lot on a project, especially with the cohesiveness of we're all different fucking people. We are all so different, and yet there is like such a cohesion for a multitude of reasons. There's just a glue that I feel like makes it work. And you know, I think a big part of that glue is you and the show that you've created, and it's been wonderful to see how that's taken, our relationship has taken on a life of its own, you know, as well, on top of the show itself. So yeah, it makes me gooey, it makes me want to fucking throw up and die, you know?
I just want to tell a really quick story about how sweet Blake is and how empathetic he is. We were at dinner in Huntsville, and our server was pronouncing penne, and to save her feelings, Blake just kept saying penne right back to her, to the point where like, does he know how to say penne?
I didn't want to be that asshole. Yeah, because I ordered a penne pasta, and she was like, "Would you like the penne pasta?" And like, how much of an asshole would I be if I was like, "Yeah, I'll have the penne pasta."
Some people would.
And some people would.
Also, they had 2 penne dishes.
2 penne. There was a regular penne and a pesto penne, and she was like, "Do you want the pesto penne or the regular penne?" And we were all like, "What is happening?"
And then Blake kept saying penne, and then when she left, we were like, did you say penne, Blake?
And then it got to Kamiko, and
Kamiko
said
said
penne. Road said penne.
Yeah.
Penne pasta.
I thought you were saying, how do you say penny? And then I was like, penny? What are you talking about?
Wait, how do you say it now? I'm confused.
Penne sounds like
Penne. But I say it both ways.
Should say penne. Or
Penne. No, I don't say penny. But some.
We should move on, guys.
This is the big debate. 15 more minutes in minutes.
There's pasta being served.
I think Christian's point was we had a really nice dinner in Huntsville.
You have a sweetheart.
You have a sweetheart.
I think you're clarifying that it was the pasta penne and not the other penne.
Well,
I
it's
think
just
we're good on the
it's a
pasta
weird
part,
fucking thing to talk
actually.
about.
I think we're wrapped up on the pasta. Thank you.
Can I talk about my village?
Yes,
I talked about this a little bit last night, but if you want to know like what really moves me and what really keeps me going, most of you know this. I've been doing this fundraiser for the past few years for an abortion fund in Texas called the Lilith Fund. And one of the little sayings in our corner of the internet is have fun and do good. And I think that's what this show does. I think that's what this show does, and I'm really moved by all the people who participate in the fundraiser. We were trying to raise 65 grand in 3 months. We reached it in 6 weeks because y'all are committed to having fun and doing good. And the number of people who come to my table and tell me that abortion rights have affected them, whether it was the right to have an abortion or to not have an abortion. And so that's a very, very meaningful part of this entire process for me.
I find you're like particularly inspiring in terms of the amount of just like help that you do, like the work that you do to help the world, and I honestly, anytime like I've done like a fundraiser, I'm like, okay, put your Amir hat on, like how would he go about doing this, you know? Yeah, it's very inspiring. It's very inspiring because I think that's one thing too, like, I don't know, as an actor, it's like, I want a job. I want to like get into something that has like people who care about the work that I'm in, but then you showed me, like, you opened a door to the activism part of it, where it's like, oh, when you have a basis of people who are watching and who you are visible to and are listening to you, that's a responsibility. Like, and there's an inherent opportunity there to help aid the edification of the world, you know, and help people who need help. And yeah, I find you very inspiring and I love you. And thank you for being a good role model.
Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you.
Well, we are so grateful for the community that, you know, this is built, and like I said, it does take a village, and we'd love to see this world explored more. And in that vein, we do have one announcement for you guys. All right, I'm gonna let the video do the talking, but you better be ready. Let's go.
Have an announcement to make.
What?
Just a little excited. Man, what does it mean to you to be able to finish telling this story in full?
It's the best feeling in the world. Because, so with Hell of the Boss, it's a little different. So that one, like, I got the choice to greenlit, so that one's getting an ending. I was like, yay, we're gonna tell a story. But this one, I mean, like, I've had this story in my head for so long, and it was a little more like, it has to earn it, it has to get there, and I'm so fucking excited. And season 5, obviously, you guys don't know because you haven't seen season 3 or 4, but we're in the works with those already. And 5, like, just based on what we're making right now and what the plans are, I'm like, I don't know, I'm so excited for it. Like, it's some of my favorite, like, stuff, and, like, obviously, I think the scariest part of it, though, is ending it. Like, I've never officially, because Helva hasn't gotten there either, I've never ended a story, so I am also scared. There is, like, something about seeing final season that I'm like, but, like, I'm so ready. Like, I think it's gonna be so worth it. It's the plans that we have as writers are, like, we're, like, so excited to get there, and, like, the fact that now it's gonna happen is, like, the best feeling in the world, and I can't wait. It's gonna be a full story with these characters on TV and like animated, the songs. I'm so excited.
To be fair, you don't have to end it. You know, there's prequels and spin-offs.
Yeah,
and
no,
just
that's
like-
one nice thing I will say is that the Howliverse has become so rich. Like between the two shows, it's become so rich that like we could. There might be a world there's a spin-off. Like there's so much that can be done. But this narrative that I pitched to A24 and Amazon Greenlit, this narrative will get a conclusion, and the conclusion that I've wanted to tell. With like characters that you haven't even met yet, and like characters that I've been excited for years, and like songs and thematic moments that I've been excited for years, and a lot of that will also be in season 3. But like I don't know, I'm so excited. I don't know, I'm still geeking out over it because we've been in sort of season 5 mode. Like we're like, oh, we could do this and like we could do that, and like, oh gosh, like we really want to do it. Like, I hope. And so now that it's real and like we can start figuring out when that can start, like it's the coolest feeling. So yeah, you guys are in for a treat. Thank you so much for helping us get here. Because like, by the way, you know, like you haven't even seen season 3 and now it's already greenlit through season 5. Like that's also thanks to you guys. Like your support of the first 2 seasons.
Such a long way to go.
And yes, and by the way, like, yeah, you're getting this news now. It's gonna be a while before you see this. So, you know, bear in mind, animation takes a long time. Thank you. And so, but the fact that it's like gonna happen and like we're gonna get to work on pretty sooner than you think. And the only thing that makes me sad is it's gonna be like some of the last like recording sessions, which that makes me really sad. I'm not gonna think about that right now, but I don't know, like again, the finalness is as scary as it is exciting, but every story has to come to an end. I'm very I don't know, this journey is gonna be so worth it, so I'm very excited.
And final question for our cast here. Without spoilers, obviously, what is a piece of advice that you would give your character heading into this next saga?
He doesn't have a body anymore.
That's not advice, it's just, you know, dry it up or find someone else. Don't grow up, you guys.
Brandon, don't you have like some conjoined twins to abuse or something?
You know what? I'm proud of my conjoined twins. You are always such a piece of shit to me, Amir.
You know what it is? It's that, and honestly, like everything has to be about you, Brandon.
No.
So I'm not in the
No.
camera. You're
You know
on
what?
2
Let's go
shows.
start another fucking fundraiser, asshole. No, I saved the baby.
How much did you?
Or actually, I did it. What?
That's enough, Brandon. Honestly,
Oh,
it's enough.
please, I get enough of that from my fucking therapist. Fuck you, Amir.
Fuck you. I'm serious.
You
I'm tired of it.
I'm twice your size.
Kiss
How
already!
dare you?
Make out already!
Why don't you guys?
serious.
Why don't you guys hug?
It's enough, Brandon.
Come here.
Kiss, 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 kiss,
I like one very innocent question that resulted in
That
guys are literally
The advice is always resort to violence.
Brandon, how was it? Yeah, how was it?
Whatever that was, it happened without consent.
On that note.
that was the most
Season 5, got it!
good.